aerial shots of Newark Liberty Airport, which experienced yet another radar outage on Friday. On top of faulty and antiquated equipment, the airport is also overwhelmed by staffing shortages. All of this as we head into what will no doubt be a busy summer of travel. And NewsNation's Caitlyn Becker is live at Newark Airport this morning. Caitlyn, some tense moments during this latest radar outage on Friday.
Yeah, Hena, it seems like every weekend I'm reporting on a different issue here, specifically at Newark Liberty International Airport, and it, snowballs to other airports across the country. We just had another outage, this crucial radar system that air traffic controllers really need in order to do their job, went black for about 90 seconds at roughly 4 a.m. on Friday. And I want to take a listen to a little piece of audio from exactly when this happened, and pay attention to her tone of voice here.
FedEx 1989, I hand you off here. Our scopes just went black again. If you care about this, contact the airline and try to get some pressure for them to fix this stuff. We just had another brief radar outage, so just in case that happens again, for your purposes, if you can't reach me, just stay at or above 3,000 until you're passing Morristown, and then you can just clear for the approach from there.
Call the airline, pressure them to fix it if you can. Now, the very same thing occurred earlier this month. And the first time it happened, air traffic controllers were sufficiently shaken up. 20% of Newark's ATCs went and took trauma leave after that. Now, United Airlines, which manages more flights out of Newark than any other airline, responded by cutting 10% of daily domestic flights out of the airport. And they cited some of these tech failures as part of their reasoning, failures that the government says they are promptly addressing. In the meantime, if you are traveling here at Newark, you have to expect some delays. I have to tell you, it is not as bad, Hena, as it was last weekend when we were here. Right now, delays are only at 35, which is not a big jump from when it started when we were here at 7 a.m. And we're still at about 74 cancellations. So hopefully things will be sort of quelled. But just before we came out of break here, I was talking to one of the ground employees who didn't want to talk on camera. But, he said you can point fingers at whoever you want. But the fact of the matter is we're here in this situation. And he says at least on the ground here at Newark, everyone is really trying to do the best they can with what they have, Hena.
Yeah, be nice to these people. It's not their fault. Caitlyn, you and I, along with millions of other people, routinely fly out of Newark Airport. It's a busy airport. The summer travel season is almost upon us. What's being done to prevent this from happening over and over again?
Well, the Trump administration really wants to overhaul the entire system. They say they have plans to modernize everything. And Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy really highlighted on Friday just how crucial modernization is. I can't even believe how antiquated the current system is that are in place right now. You're not looking at relics here on your screen. This is currently how the air traffic control system operates. The tech dates back to the 1970s and 80s. So floppy disks, that rear projection screen there, they look like artifacts, technological artifacts, and not what's keeping our planes in the skies here. So Duffy's plan is to really make everything new. The Department of Transportation proposing replacing all that outdated equipment, updating the communication systems, building a new air traffic control facility. And the goal there is, of course, improving safety and efficiency here. But in total, it's gonna be a pricey fix. We're looking at currently $12.5 billion, and they expect that number to rise. Another big problem, the severe shortage of air traffic controllers. The National Air Traffic Controllers Association says that they are understaffed across the country, about 3,000. So even if the administration meets the goal of hiring 2,000 new ATCs, it just won't be a perfect remedy. And then, of course, you go back to that price tag, $12.5 billion to overhaul this system, and that is on the low end there. We expect that number to climb. So who is going to foot that bill, Hena? But looking at that equipment, clearly it needs an upgrade.
You mentioned some of our team members are actually younger than that equipment, which says a lot. Caitlyn Becker, thank you so much.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.